Hello, I'm Indigo Warrior, and this is your Aquarius Angel Horoscope for September 2017. Before I start with your reading, guys, I've got two announcements to make. The first one is that I'm getting a tripod very soon, hopefully. So fingers crossed I'll be able to get it before your next reading comes out. So then when I do your next reading, guys, hopefully it'll be on a tripod. The second I'll continue. I wanted to also point this out, is that I know people have had discomfort and problems with my camera, but obviously I am trying to sort this out, going as quick as I can, guys. I'm sorry that obviously, I couldn't have one for this reading, so hopefully I'll be able to get one for next reading. Okay, the second announcement is that there is a new Facebook page available for people. I put up a daily card, a weekly card, and a monthly card. I do angel numbers as well. And just any extra sort of messages that the angels sort of want to bring to people. So it's a great place really for extra messages if you need an extra message or a pick me up and things like that. So please check that out if it sounds like something you'd like to get involved with. It is a work in progress. So bear with me. Give me some tips if you think I'm in need of them as well. Okay, let's begin with your reading, guys, for September 2017 Angel Horoscope for you, Aquarius. Okay, I feel like this month, I get the sense this month's gonna be health related. I get that sense. So because I know Raphael wanted to come through with most readings this month, well, I think all readings this month, so he really wanted to come through and give some support with healing and stuff like that. But I feel like this month might be a health month for some of you guys, so keep that in mind when I go through the cards. So okay, let's begin with your first card. Okay, we have a major arcana for strength. Now, Archangel Ariel is bringing this card forward, and also this is strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. Okay, so what I get through this card, Aquarius, is that maybe something happened last month that you've carried forward into this month. I feel like it could have been like at the end of last month as well. So sort of you might have had a disagreement with somebody and someone's really upset you. I feel like though that you do forgive this person, or you will forgive this person around the beginning of September. You might not tell them that you've forgiven them, but you in your heart have forgiven this person. I also feel like this is a great card as well for opportunities in social sort of situations. That might be a great month for you guys if you've been a little bit I'm going to say socially awkward. I know that sounds a bit bizarre for you, Aquarius, but some of you guys actually may have felt a bit socially awkward in previous months. So what I feel like is that if this is the message for you guys, is that you're going to completely get out of your shell. There's going to be this new sort of wave, I feel wave as such, that's going to come over you. And obviously, as I've just said, shell and wave, so maybe there might be a Cancerian around as well, for the symbolism there. Just pay attention, guys, because I feel like there's going to be, this new wave, this new sort of energy that's going to come over you at the beginning, and you're going to be capable of pretty much anything that you set to your mind to the beginning of the month, Aquarius. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we have Archangel Metatron. So Archangel Metatron is obviously here. So some of you guys could be indeed indigo children or adults. They could, spiritual children. I always get that when Archangel Metatron comes through, especially this card. Is that I always feel like that because he helps with spiritual sort of practices, and he helps new people in spirituality, and he helps the spiritual children as well. So some of you guys could be a spiritual sort of child or adult, and sort of a Metatron sort of here to sort of go, this could be quite a highly spiritual month for you. You'll probably be able to help a lot of people, especially if you're a light worker. You'll be able to help a lot of people this month. Just continue speaking your truth and you probably won't fail. That's the message I get as well. And obviously we've got it right next to strength, so some of you guys may be a bit unsure if you are a spiritual child or not. The best way, I think, for you to work out if you're a spiritual child is, obviously I'm an indigo, so I worked that out because it states it in my birth chart. So if you're a bit of an astrological savvy as such, then check it out. You might find out certain things that are actually deep within your birth chart that could be the answers to certain things that you have not understood about yourself, not known your life purpose and things like that. You can work things like that out for your birth chart. I know in the future I'm gonna make a service so I can help you guys out with this, anyone out with that. So, but just have a little look at your birth chart, I feel, for some of you, because some of you might be like pondering on whether you're this, whether you're that. But I do get light worker and I do get spiritual child, so pay attention to this. And I feel like that's the message Archangel Metatron's bringing through for some of you. I also feel like, obviously, at the beginning of the month, it might be a little bit of a struggle for some of you. So just keep faith and perhaps be more spiritual, perhaps be more religious. Look at things in more of a religious or spiritual way, and you probably won't fail. That's the message I get. Let's move on. Okay, so we've got Archangel Raphael that's brought this card forward for children. Okay, okay, there's a couple of messages I've got. One thing I've got is obviously quite an obvious thing, is pregnancy and is children. And obviously we had Archangel Metatron before, and we had strength as well. So there could be some complications with children. I don't really want to say this, but I kind of got some of you guys might have a miscarriage, or you are dealing with a miscarriage. I hate saying things like this because obviously it's not a very pleasant, not a very light sort of topic to go into. All I can say is, if this is the case for you, then there's plenty of support. The angels are giving you love, giving you comfort, and you're gonna be fine. Obviously you gotta go through this dark mournful period, but please mourn your child, but you're gonna be okay. And you never know, if you really do want a child, you never know, in a few months' time when you have to go through that process, is that you might be able to try again. But don't lose faith. I get that as well. This also could be the fact of, if you do have children, that you might have some complications with your children this month. Regardless of whatever age that they are, they could cause you some issues, Aquarius. And I feel like there might be a few conflicts, a few arguments going on, but I feel like it's a bit lighthearted. It's not going to last forever, but just be prepared that they might not see things the same way you do, and then that can cause some issues. So be prepared for that, guys. Also, I feel like that obviously Raphael's sort of bringing this card forward for people as well who are wanting to conceive a child, wanting to, try for a kid. And this probably, month of September, beginning of the month, is probably the best time for you guys to try and do this, try for a child. The angels are sort of looking highly upon this as well. So if you want a child, want to try for a child, I reckon beginning of September for you, Aquarius, can't go wrong. Okay, let's move on to a past life issue. So, okay, this doesn't necessarily mean, previous lifetime, but it could do. I normally go with past life issues, something that's happened before in your past that you've sort of carried with you to the present as such now, or it's sort of reoccurred, or it's popped up out of the blue. And obviously this card means that obviously the situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask the angels to help you remember, release, learn and heal from your past experiences. So if some of you guys have had, a tragedy, or, I felt miscarriage a minute ago. I don't really want to go into it too much, but, there's definitely some healing available for you if that is the case. But I feel like the past life sort of issues coming through is that this is probably something to do with the life that you're in now, that you've probably had quite an up and down road, maybe in the past, but it's sort of the recent past. And the angels sort of want you to cancel, clear and delete, anything that is holding you back from being the true person and the best possible person that you can be. Okay. So just pay attention to this. I feel like the reading's a bit heavy, Aquarius. I'm sorry, but sometimes that happens. Okay, let's move on for now. Maybe if I've got time, I'll come back to this. Okay, so we have the Healer of Action. So this is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. So obviously there's a few messages there, and obviously what I want to sort of point out is that this is the Healer of Action. So something definitely has happened. And you might try and get yourself to keep busy. You might want to socialize with loads of people, and obviously there's children in this card as well. It's quite a family card, so you might want to sort of surround yourself with loads of people. All the angels want to sort of bring through is that is okay, but just take some time for yourself. Especially if you've been having some issues or some trauma, so just take that time alone. No one was going to judge you for it. No one's going to sort of go, well, why are you doing it? I think people in your life probably want you to take some time out because you've overburdened yourself. You've got loads of stress going on, so I feel like that. But there is opportunities that have been promised for you. So hopefully, guys, this is because this reading seems a bit deep and a bit dark. So hopefully, guys, there's going to be light at the end of the month for you. Hopefully. Okay, next card we have is Gabriel for Grace. So just stay true to who you are. That's the message I'm getting quite strongly, actually, from what Gabriel wants to bring through. Stay true to who you are. There's divine love in the, from the angels, from God, or your personal belief. There's divine love surrounding you and healing you from the situation that you've gone through. Obviously, it doesn't necessarily have to be to do with, obviously, children or anything like that. It's just the messages I get through. But there's some form of healing process that you're going to go through at the beginning of September. And you are loved. You are being guided. You're gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I know sometimes it's hard when people go through this situation. I understand that more than anybody, I think. You've got some support. Maybe do some prayer, do some meditation, ask for some support with the things that you're struggling with, and you probably will see miracles around you. There'll be so many doors that will open, and you'll live the life that you're supposed to live. Okay, let's move on for the middle of your month, Aquarius. Wow, okay, we have another major arcana there. Now we've got the Sun. Okay, well, this is interesting. This is interesting because I know I said Cancer earlier, but we've got the Sun and we've got Strength. And I don't normally like to add in, the correct horoscopes or whatever, but because obviously we've got the Sun, and I always go with Strength is Leo because of the lion, and obviously the Sun is Leo's ruler. So this could be to do with, a past relationship you've had. This could be, the child, that you are either having problems with, or that not in a negative way, or that you've obviously lost a child. They could in fact have been a Leo, or any of these people could be a Leo. So pay attention to Leo. It's your polar opposite, guys, so pay attention, because naturally you can learn a lot from your polar opposites. Going to cause a lot of problems for you, guaranteed, but it's your polar opposite. So they're there to sort of teach you things, you're there to teach them things and things like that. So just pay attention, because I'm picking up very strong Leo, you know. And obviously this is life is wonderful, thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So I feel like at the beginning of the month, guys, you're going to go through this sort of dark sort of phase in your life where you're going to probably be in like a mourning period for some. For others, you're just going to just want to shut yourself away, and you're not going to want to sort of be around other people. And I did feel socially awkward, so this could be what that was. So now in the middle of the month, you're sort of going to wake up. I feel like it's going to be sort of going to wake up one morning perhaps, and you're going to go, no, I've had enough of this now. And you're going to sort of go out into the world, and you're going to see so many more positive things that are going on around you, because you're naturally quite optimistic, Aquarius, I know that. So you're not going to want to be sort of down in the dumps for too long. You sort of want to just brush it off and continue your thing. And that's what I kind of get. This could also indicate that Leo is actually going to be quite highly beneficial in the month of September, as we've had it at the beginning and now in the middle as well. So pay attention to Leo this month, guys, because they could actually, you know, they might have a new romantic interest for some of you. You never know. Okay, let's move on. For health, there we go. There we go. Right, I mentioned health at the beginning of the reading. I just felt something to do with health. I'm not sure. Wasn't sure what it meant, but I was sure to do that. There's something to do with health in your reading. Now, obviously, before anybody sort of questions me, I have pre-shuffled all cards. I always pre-shuffle them. As they appear to you, they appear to me as well. So, you know, I just pick up what I pick up, and obviously I did pick up health. What I feel like, what obviously health is sort of bringing through, is that now this is an interesting thought process that I've just got, because obviously we had the Leo here. I'm wondering that you might be looking after a Leo. So this could be parenting again, or it could be like a long-term romantic partner that some of you guys have, and that they've recently got ill around this time, or it's a long-term illness, so they could have been ill for a while, and you're sort of trying to nurse them back to health. I get that sense. I also get the sense of what health sort of brings through, and obviously Raphael, you know, is the healing angel as well, and he's associated with health. So I feel like what he's trying to bring through as well is that you're not alone, and especially if you're the one that's going through this health issue, not somebody else, or you might be a double whammy as such. Someone in your life is going through a health issue, and so are you. Just take the time out if you need it. Don't overassert yourself, Aquarius. Don't sort of go out there and do loads of things at once if you know that your body can't take it. Pay attention to your joints. I've just had that as well for some of you. Pay attention to your joints, because your joints may seize up around this time, and I've just thought arthritis perhaps for some people. So perhaps go to a doctor if you don't actually struggle with arthritis or something like that, and just make sure that everything's okay. I get that sense. Because arthritis is not very nice. See, if you do struggle with arthritis, Aquarius, I feel like what the angels are sort of going is, please don't lose faith. You're still a beautiful, lovely human being. You know, you're still doing brilliant work in life. And, you know, you are loved. You've got plenty of support around you. So please don't lose faith. That's what I get. Okay. And there we go. Archangel Raphael brings stay positive. So, you know, always stay positive in any given situation. I know it's hard to stay positive always, because obviously you're going to have those days when, you know, things are just going to keep on coming at you, and you're not going to sort of know how to stay positive because everything looks so dark. But I feel like, you know, that Raphael is speaking the truth here, guys. You know, he's saying stay positive. So things are looking dark, you know. A famous quote, and I normally would say this for Capricorn, but Aquarius, guys, is that the darkest hour is always before the dawn. So pay attention to this, because, you know, in those dark hours, when we do feel low and we feel vulnerable and we feel sort of miserable with life, we can actually have the best epiphanies at those times, you know. So just pay attention to signs that are still around you, because there's always signs from the angels, always signs from the universe. So just pay attention to these little things, because guaranteed there'll be clues of how you can solve the situation. But try and stay as positive as possible. That's the message here. Okay, we've got the ear chakras. So, okay, when a chakra card comes up, it means that there could be a block that the angel's trying to identify to one of your chakras, and obviously this is the ear chakra. Or it's just something that the angels sort of want to point out and sort of let you know about. So the ear chakras is obviously normally your ears, and this could be, you know, that you're not listening to things, you're not hearing things clearly, and obviously this card is just notice the messages that appear as sounds, music and words, from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So some of you guys, you know, you might because obviously it seems a little bit up and down, mostly down at the moment, but it could pop up. There's positive, you know, things that is possible for you guys. So just pay attention to your ear chakra. It could be blocked, you know. This might be a reason why you're finding it difficult around this time to keep positive, and just maybe go into some meditation, ask the angels to come and help you with this, ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this, and just think of, you know, clearing all of your chakras, opening all of your chakras, and ask Archangel Raphael to give you some green positive healing all around your body, especially in the areas of your ear chakras. And hopefully, you know, you'll feel 100 times better. That's what I get from ear chakras. Okay, we next have is be open to success. So look at the wonderful things that you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. So this is interesting to next to ear chakras, because I do feel like some of you could have like closed off that chakra as such and blocked it, but just unblock it again, because I feel like, you know, there you go, you know, look at the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. I can't tell you what it will do, you know, only you can tell you that, you know, it's going to be different perhaps for each person. So just pay attention to this. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. So there you go, positivity, way. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. So there you go. I did feel like, you know, it's been a bit of a bumpy ride, guys, but there you go, your first big positive card. Big positive card, guys. So hopefully we're going to be on the mend a little bit now, and sort of nearer to the end of the middle to the end of the month. Hopefully things will turn out a little bit better for you. So, you know, there's going to be loads of opportunities, I feel. So, and you're going to be praised for things that you've done. So maybe you started something new, you wasn't really reaping the rewards as such, but now, you know, you're going to be like, I feel like top dog, I've got in my head for some reason. So, you know, you're going to be up there, you're going to be great, you know, I get that sense. And people want to sort of praise you for your work as well, in whatever aspect that is. Okay, so we have Haniel for courage. So just have some courage, guys, because, you know, even if you feel absolute poo, if you absolutely feel poo, then just try and put a smile on your face, try and laugh. You know, laughter is the best medicine sometimes. And just try and stay as positive as possible, because you then will actually probably have the courage that you do deserve, and you'll be able to go through it. If you don't feel comfortable going to Haniel for courage, I have just had Archangel Michael that's just come through as well. So go to Archangel Michael for speaking your inner truth, courage, and, you know, things like that as well. But definitely either Haniel or Archangel Michael, go to one of the others if you need some help with this. But no, it's going to be great. You know, I feel like we're on the mend, Aquarius. We're on the mend. So hopefully it'll continue. Let's start with your end of your month. Oh, okay. We have the King of Michael. So this could be a person. This could be a person. That's interesting I mentioned Archangel Michael. This could be a person. Okay. Okay, right. Obviously, this card is wisdom and objectivity. Sorry, are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. And this, obviously, there's character traits of principle, rational, ambition, and respected. So this, guys, could be you. I feel like it could be you. And that this could be more in a career sense. Is that you're going to be called to, I feel like board meetings. So some of you guys might have, one of those jobs that you need to be in a board meeting and you have to do a presentation, so business or something like that, perhaps. Is that you might have to stand up and sort of give a presentation or something like that, I feel, in your job. So it's just some helpful hints of wisdom and objectivity are very important now. So just try and stay, as calm as possible, because I feel like there might be an antagonist in your workplace as well. So just sort of smile and be as positive as possible, guys, because antagonists can be really annoying, and I know that. So just try and smile as possible. This could also refer to somebody else as well, either another Aquarian. I feel air, so it could be Aquarian or it could be any air signs, so Libra, Aquarius, or oh no, I've forgotten the other air sign. That's really bad. Libra, Aquarius, and oh no. Well, I've got a block. I'm really sorry. I do know all of them. I'm an astrologer, for goodness sake. I do know them, but I've got a block. So obviously the other one is not important. So Libra or Aquarius, guys. Gemini is the other one. There we go, Gemini. I don't know what happened there. I apologise. Okay, but I feel, as Gemini didn't pop up, I feel Libra or Aquarius. So, it could be a Gemini, but for whatever reason there, my brain went. So, sometimes that can happen. It just means that the message to do with that particular sign or whatever I was speaking about, it might not be relevant. So, Aquarius or Libra could be important here. So you as an Aquarius or someone else who is also an Aquarius. So, okay, let's move on. So we got divine timing, guys. Okay, so when divine timing comes into place, it means basically that you're being looked out for. The angels have stepped in as such in your life, because there might be a few things that need to sort of be moved around as such, for you to have the best life that you are entitled to. This could also mean that you want to do something at the moment, but you can't seem to do it, and it means that right now might not be the right time in order to do this. So just have faith, and sort of carry on with your life as such, and then you never know, eventually you may be able to do it. It's just the angels have stepped in at the moment, and they're trying to help you live the life that you're supposed to live, and happy, be happy vibes and all of that. So this could be to do with the job situation that I felt as well. So this could be the fact of this person is a real antagonist at work, and the angels have sort of stepped in. So you might feel like it's sort of going a bit downhill again, guys, but actually I feel like this is actually quite a positive thing. You'll be removed perhaps from work at some point, perhaps at the end of the month, and you feel like it's your fault, but then you'll get a phone call or something like that, and you realize it wasn't your fault at all. I get that sense as well. So okay, so we have alternative medicine now, once Archangel Raphael has brought through. So if some of you guys have been dealing with a long-term illness, and medication that doctors have prescribed and things like that don't work, then there are alternative medicines that you can take. You can take herbal remedies. You can ask for divine healing and divine medicine, and you can do this through connection with angels, and through meditation, and crystals. You can do it for crystals as well, and there's a lot of different things, like feng shui as well can help a lot. Just there's loads of different healing sort of things that you can do that are under alternative medicine, and you can do this as well. So if you don't really like going to see a doctor and stuff like that, perhaps go to a healer. Go to a healer. Some of you guys might go to a healer around this point, and you'll probably get some really great advice and things like that as well to help you with your health condition. But also you always can go to Archangel Raphael, and he will help you in the best way he can. There is a prayer here for dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So if you ever feel sort of alone or sort of like unsure of what to do with your health condition, guys, then I feel like obviously Archangel Raphael, if you call upon him, maybe use this prayer, you know, change it however you want it to, and I feel like, you know, he will give you some green healing, you know, green light healing, cleanse your aura, perhaps cleanse, you know, things that have been holding you back, and you'll be brilliant. I feel that. Let's move on. We've got the third eye chakra, guys. So some of you guys could sort of activate your third eye at the end of the month. Some of you might have some issues with your third eye. This could be a fact, as I said here before, was another chakra. So it could be a block that your third eye chakra is blocked. So I did just say meditation, and I did think meditation a few times actually. So perhaps do some chakra healing and clearing meditations, so then you can open your chakras, but clear them first, so take away all of that negativity that you've been holding in, some of you anyway. Sort of allow yourself to, you know, close them, heal them, remove all of that, you know, junk as such, then sort of reactivate them, all of them, you know, and then especially focus on your ears and your third eye chakras. I feel very strongly on this. And obviously it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all forms, such as angels, auras and visions. So this could in fact identify psychic ability as well, so like clairvoyance, clairaudience, and precognition as well. So just pay attention to, you know, anything that you know, anything that you receive the end of the month, because it will be accurate, I feel, for your situation, and the angels will give you some gifts as such through these things, and you'll probably be able to solve a lot of issues in your life as well. Okay, we then have the 9 of action. So you've worked hard to create the things that you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So, you know, you're being looked after a lot, Aquarius. You're being looked after. The angels really are sort of trying to tell you this, guys, if you do feel quite alone. But you are being looked after. So perhaps at the end of the month, return the thanks as such with looking after some animals. I feel like I've got farm in my head. So some of you might go and visit a farm. Some of you might have a farm. Some of you might buy a farm. But I've got farm in my head. So just pay attention to this, because you never know. Go and look after some animals, heal the earth, take litter off the streets, you know, help the earth, help the fairies out perhaps as well. Just do some nice, you know, things, because what you give, you receive. So just pay attention to this. And also I feel like family issues as well. If there was family issues at the beginning of the month, guys, probably it would be healed by this time, so which is good, you know. Okay, last card we have is Joseph fell for joy. So always try and be as positive as possible this month. I feel like that's your theme, guys, is that, you know, try and be as positive this month as you can. There's a lot of stuff that is going on for you guys, you know, and it's not always gonna be, you know, positive as well. So try and stay as positive as possible. Try and find the beauty in life. Try and find things that will give you joy and excitement and things like that. So just, you know, try and take things as at an easy pace as such, at an easy pace for you, and sort of take the time out if you need the time out this month, Aquarius. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that I can pick up from your cards. Okay, no, I don't think so as such, but I do feel like some of you guys may benefit from seeing a healer this month. So just maybe look into that. Maybe look into that for some of you, but obviously don't take what I have to offer if you don't feel like it fits you as well. So that's fine. you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Okay, think that was it for your reading, Aquarius. Now, see, I'm Indigo Warrior. I'm not going to be for everybody, so if you didn't get a message, please don't make one fit you. I want to say thank you very, very much for your comments, your likes, your dislikes, your subscribed, if you subscribed, and you know, things like that, because it makes me feel like it's, you know, I'm giving the messages to the correct people. I can help people and stuff like that through angel healing and stuff like that. So, and obviously I'm an angel communicator, I'm an intuitive, and a few other bits and pieces as well, but you know, I love helping people, so I'm really thankful for your positive feedback and things like that as well. And obviously, if you've got any tips for me, then please, you know, let me know. Okay, now see, I'm Indigo Warrior. This was your Aquarius September angel horoscope for, September angel horoscope 2017 Aquarius. I'll see you guys hopefully next month. Fingers crossed I'll have a tripod by then. And blessings to you, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye for now. Bye bye.